Ooh wee!
Got your back.
This is Delta Force, everyone. I am playing it on August 5th. Today's this month of August, June, July, August. Yeah. But hope y'all doing out in Doritos. But hope y'all doing well out there. As far as the update on the channel and plus with some gameplay. Reason why these delays, let's go here. This is my second match ever, so I don't know what's going on, but and chance if you end up watching this, you're gonna find out what happened. But currently what happened from my last uploads from Dragon's Dogma and Stellar Blade, I got sick. I got really sick. I don't know what happened. We're coming in by boat. What the heck? Drive or ride the assault bolt? I guess this is gonna throw us in. But yeah, I got really sick. I ended up getting like food poisoning, which developed into some sort of like stomach infection. Let's see this real quick.
Secure and hold the beachhead. Land and occupy.
Ooh, this is pretty cool. Alright. Is the boat just driving itself or what's going on? Everything's crashing. Ooh. Alright, sweet. What do we do now? How do I get out? How do I get out? Oh my god, run! I think it's gonna explode. Yep. Alright. So, I'll explain more. But, yeah. Stomach infection. Then I got really bad at that point. Things took a turn to be very downhill. Jesus, man. Alright. And don't blame me on my gameplay right now. As I was gonna say, got really sick to the point within 6 weeks I lost about over 100+ pounds, and it took a lot of nutrients and everything. My siblings and everyone was telling me, go to the doctor, check in, blah blah blah. And I was like, nah, I'm good, And then it was my niece's birthday party. One of those weekends. And I was starting to feel better. Like, I'm able to eat. And within those, 6 weeks, I was not able to eat any sort of food. Keep any sort of liquid down. Because I would eventually end up throwing it all up. So I couldn't keep anything in. But that week of, I was able to actually eat. I was able to, enjoy some pizza, some tacos. I was able to get some, some canes and whatnot. And I was actually able to keep things down at that point. But to make my siblings happy and everything, I eventually end up going to, just urgent care, just get a checkup. Like, yeah, I went, get that over with. Wait, get out the freaking way. Damn, dude, I cannot. It's only my second match ever. So
80% combat strength remains.
I died.
Keep it up.
So, with everything of that sorts, went to urgent care. Explain my situation, explain everything, how I wasn't able to eat, drink, or anything like that. And that practitioner, whoever the hell she was, she didn't seem like she really cared all that much. I was only in there for about like 5 minutes or so, and went in there. She's like, okay, what happened? I explained everything. I had her, she was like, okay, open your mouth. Yeah, maybe it looks like, fungal infection, whatever. Here, get this medicine. Take this 3-4 times a day. and then swallow it. And I was like, all right. So I went up later that day, picked up the prescription, and then that following Monday, I was like, all right, I'm gonna start this. So start taking the medicine, and then from that point, I was like, this medicine kind of tastes weird. I'm not sure how I like it, this, that, the other. And so I continued taking it all the way up until Saturday, where I was like, I don't feel good. This medicine, at that point, I wasn't able to, I went back, but a lot worse. Lost more weight. I wasn't able to eat anything. I felt cold. I felt shaky. I felt super sick. I felt super fatigued and weak, a lot short of breath and everything. And I was like, this ain't good. I don't feel too good. And I was like, I can't. And thank God for my job. I love my job, where I work at, and my supervisor. Man, at this point, everything seemed like it led up via fate. Ooh, nice. Downtown, baby. Oh, again. I don't think I could do it. It'd be pretty dope if I could get someone from here. Anyways. Oh, okay. Hyped up. But, so I was saying, you know, had our meeting, blah, blah. She saw how pale I was, how skinny I looked and everything. And at that point, she's like, you know what? You don't have to continue working. Go home, get some rest, and see how you. Ooh, nice. See how you feel.
Objectives are under our control. Sector secure.
At that point,
Enemy
that's when I
presence
messaged
remains
my
in this
sister,
sector. Remove them.
my eldest sister, telling her I really don't feel too good. She helped me look around, end up getting a doctor's appointment that next day. So it was Friday, called in, scheduled, got a doctor's appointment. They were able to check me in Monday. So I was like, okay, sweet.
New objective assigned.
And
Capture those and
Saturday,
secure the sector.
midday Saturday, I was like, I'm done taking this medicine. Ooh, nice. So once I stopped taking the medicine, I still felt like crap. Wasn't able to eat or anything still. And it felt like it was progressively getting a lot worse. To the point where I was like, okay, Sunday came. I was like, kind of difficult breathing. But I was like, it's fine, whatever. I'll just sleep through it, you know. And then Monday comes, and I was getting ready, changing, and I was really out of breath. I was like, it took me a good minute to try to change, like, into new, you know, from bed clothes to, you know, clothes to, you know, go out and stuff. And I was like, I can't breathe. This is rough. Took me a minute. I was like, let me try to drink something to help me out. And at that point, I couldn't catch my breath.
Bravo
I was kind of like slowly, like, all right. I was able to somewhat breathe and stuff. I didn't feel confident enough where I can physically drive. So I was like, hey, ask my dad. My dad took me to my doctor's appointment. And when he took me, right when we got there, you know, parked up front, opened the door, and then I just started vomiting. I threw up. And it was just like, I don't know, it was like white and water and stuff. And I just threw up a lot. Like a lot. It was insane how much I threw up. And I was like, all right, hold on, Dad. And I was like, all right, sweet. Then, afterwards, I was like, okay, I'm good. You know, I'm good. Let's go. Went in for my, like, 7:30 appointment because I was planning to go to the doctor's, get that done over with, and then go back to work. 7:30 appointment. And then while I was sitting, I was was like, Dad, I'm gonna go back outside because I feel like I'm gonna throw up again. Went back out, threw up quite a bit. Not as lot as when we first got there, but like half of that amount. And that's when things were like, oh crap, I was like that, breathing. Could not breathe whatsoever. And it was
Enemy has been pushed off.
It was horrible.
Proceed with caution.
And damn, my aim is horrible too. Again, I hardly play Battlefield style like games, but I really got into this. I really got excited because BF 2042 was complete ass. Anyways, continue on for, you know, channel update and what happened. Keep you in the loop. Yeah, couldn't breathe. Breathe, got a lot worse, was horrible. Was able to check in with the doctor. He reviewed me, saw what's up, and then he decided to, ooh, someone's around here. Ooh, try to teabag him. And as I was saying, it was just rough. They did everything on me. He gave me a shot just to see to help control my breathing and, you know, whatnot. Didn't really help. I was like, oh, I feel like I gotta use the bathroom. Let me go to the bathroom. You're like, well, I don't hear anything in your stomach, but if you have to go, you can go. And I was like, yeah. I went there, went to the bathroom. I was like, oh man, I do not feel good. Afterwards, you know, just washed my face, cleared up. I was like, oh, you know, toughen up, let's go. Jesus. And I think it's gonna come around. Yep. And then decided to, you know, walk back. When I walked back, I stumbled. But he was checking out for me. The doctor, he looked out, he saw me stumble, and then he was like, yeah, we're not gonna keep you here any longer. You need to go to the, you know, to the hospital. You need to go check into the ER immediately. And I was like, what? I was like, ah, oh, fine, whatever. And he was on the phone at that point, calling him, being like, yeah, you guys can go. Don't worry about anything, just go. So at that point, he was on the phone trying to, you know, make sure like, hey, he's coming in. He's saying all the information, paperwork and everything, so I can head in right away. So arrived to the ER. When I got out, everything felt super bright. I couldn't really see. Felt like everything was like blown out in like contrast, basically. And I got in the car. I was like, oh crap, I really feel it now. Like I can't breathe. I was breathing even, like trying to catch my breath. It was even more difficult. And then at that point, it was my dad drove. And I've never been in a car with him going that fast before. At least it felt super fast. I was like trying to control my breathing, had my eyes kind of closed because it was super bright. It really hurt. And then we got there, not even waited for like 5 minutes or so. He wheeled me in a wheelchair, and that's when I started really crashing worse. And then they took me in, got me into a room. They started checking me. They started putting, you know, IVs and whatnot, which really freaking hurt. And right now I still have they're scarred up on my arm and on my freaking hands because I was up attached with like almost 10 bags of like all kinds of shit. You know, when they were giving me medicine, trying to get everything work, and there's these two guys. They were pretty cool. They kind of remind me of like the actor Charlie Day. They were pretty funny. I really liked them. And they're like, you know, you're like, don't worry, I'm here right beside you. I'm not gonna leave you. I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna help you out. This type of situation, which I was like, okay, it was pretty cool. Complete strangers. Then my eldest sister came, and then my mom rushed in. She's like, it's okay, breathe. And I was like, well, I can't breathe. I'm trying, but I understand. She was, you know, trying to make, you know, try to help.
Soldiers,
And I bet,
you have
and I felt
neutralized
so
the
bad
objective.
about it,
Good
thinking,
All units,
putting my
we are
parents in
halfway
that
through the assault.
situation. And not only that, but like, oh crap. But for my family as well. Because what happened next afterwards is that they end up giving me this medicine. They're like, all right, we're gonna give you 2 shots of, I don't know, whatever the heck it was. But they're gonna say like, it's gonna
focusing on
suck,
Bravo
but
2.
you know, it's gonna help.
Smoke deployment in
So like, all
progress.
right.
Proceed with caution.
Whatever they shot me with, oh my god, I couldn't like.
Push them out once more.
My nose felt like it got super
Smoke screen
hypersensitive
support ready.
and stuffy and like bruised all at the same time. I don't know. And then
Ready to deploy.
everything seemed kind of like it faded into like sort of darkness. I couldn't really see. I couldn't really feel. I felt like complete crap. I was like, oh, this does not feel good. And it lasted for like a good like minute or 2. And then again, back. And at that point, they're helping me out, keeping me through. And then they had a room for me. And I was admitted into the ICU. And I was in the ICU for a whole week, or about a whole week. Freaking Flyboy. This guy kind of sucked. He crashed this. But, oh, there's a lot. Hope I got some assists because that was some good damage. And in the ICU, that's when, yeah, I was in the nice in there, hooked up to all kinds of bags. Like I said, it looked like about 10 bags. My whole right arm, my whole left arm, my hands. We're all hooked up, all tubed up and stuff. it was a crazy sight to see. Again, still couldn't breathe and anything like that. And
We are attacking
the
Bravo
bags
2.
of potassium was burning me, and it hurt so much. So they had to reduce bro, what the hell? You just crashed this. So they had to reduce like the drip rate on that because they had it too high and it was really messing me up. And then at that point, my brother was, you know, going up to his land. I was worried. I was like, please don't call my brother. Don't tell him anything right now, because again, I'm worried. And the newbies, I don't know if you watch my videos or not, but I was so worried about them and how they would react, especially newbies. My big brother, he's I get scared. I'm like, because you know I'm the little brother for him, and he just, you know. So I was just so worried. I was more worried about that. And I was like, hey, you know, although I feel like crap, I feel okay, you know. I can't breathe or anything, but I feel good. I feel like that's the only thing that really was messing with me. I was like, hey, don't call him, don't let him know just yet. Wait until everything is a bit more calmed down and settled before. What the hell did I press? What did I do? Just wait, give it a moment, and oh, I got a kill with that. Nice. So I was like, just please give it a minute. I don't know who ended up notifying them or notifying my sister-in-law, which ended up telling him, and then they had to drive like almost 4 hours back from his land to come see me. And also I felt so horrible because of, like, you know, my sister's been really wanting to go to, you know, Yosemite or whatever, however the hell you say it. National Park and stuff, to see the geysers and everything like that. And that's one thing I was like, oh, I just ruined her trip. She'd been really wanting to go there. She was there for like a day or 2, I think. Maybe 3 days. I don't know. But afterwards,
Targets will be neutralized.
Although sister messaged her and told her, which
Bravo
Alex told
2
me
has
to
been
like, hey,
neutralized.
Jorge doesn't look good. It doesn't seem okay. He's in the hospital, blah
This is
blah
our
blah.
do or die moment. Break
Ooh.
out of this hell.
Clean, double kill, sweet. So nice, we captured it. So at that point, we carried on.
Just secured sector
Head up.
Bravo. All objectives secure. The sector is now under our
And-
control. Eliminate all remaining
Yeah,
enemies.
it was just suck bags upon bags. Two bags get
halfway
finished, they
through the engagement. Stay on
immediately replaced it, and that's how it kept on going. And the doctor came in, specialist came in, kidneys, and all that. He said, well, your kidneys are doing good, they're great, they're fine and everything. Which was one thing they were worried about because how many freaking bags I was in attached to me. And essentially, let me get away. No, teammate. But essentially what happened,
You have new objectives. Capture the next sector.
they later on after the whole visit and everything, it's when I found out where my, I guess, how do I explain it? My not nutrients or whatever the hell it is, but they're like, you got a strong body, you got a tough body, you're strong physically, mentally, because especially with my potassium was so low. You know, and potassium's one of those things that are very important for your body to function, especially for your heart. And you can feel free to like look this up. Okay, but my potassium was around like 1.7, 1.8. That's how low it was, which is incompatible with life. Not only that was low, everything else was low, but the potassium, like, I should have died. I should be dead. My potassium was to the point where, like, somebody would be... And me, they're like, well, you got a strong heart, Sean, because they like, well, you know, you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't do any drugs or something like that. Heck, I don't even like really taking medicine. I don't like taking, you know, things that for like headaches and stuff, or if I'm sick, I was like, nah, I'll just wear it out, work out and stuff like that. The only medicine I do kind of take is just allergy medicine. Just, damn, dude, I could not with allergies. But getting back on track, that's essentially what I had to do.
We are attacking.
I was shocked to hear that. And not only that, was how many potassium bags that they actually added to me, which would have killed someone. But they were saying I was so far low, nothing was budging, and they just had to make a push, you know. Explains why I was on so many freaking bags in it. Ugh. And it's pretty rough. Oh, sweet. And because of that, I was
Team, we have captured the target.
you know, in a rough spot. I was like, crap, trying to get through with everything. Brother finally arrived with all the kids, you know, and before that, it was my nephew's birthday, which you probably, you know, seen him in some of my videos, Jedi. I was like, and I was just messing with them, like, I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna die, watch out. And they're like, don't say that, because they saw how sick I was before I got hospitalized. Like, I'm gonna die, like, I won't make it to Christmas. So don't worry, you know, we still got our YouTube videos. And they're like, don't say that, type of stuff. And he would laugh. And they're like, yeah, no, don't. And And then when they arrived, I was like, I told you I was gonna die. And then they just kind of giggled, you know, trying to make light of it. I try to make light of everything, trying to, you know, try to make this not as rough. And essentially, what happened was later on, then my older sister came, his fiance, my brother-in-law, and at that point, I don't know why. And she's, out of the siblings, she's like the ones I'm like the most closest with. Cause she really helped me, taught me a lot. Ooh, corner peak. And that's when I ultimately started breaking down, crying. I held it out for so long with everything else, but that's when I started crying. And then also because, I don't know, and then also a bit of guilt because I felt like I ruined the trip. So, on top of that, I know I saw that guy. I don't know if he was trying to shoot me or what, but at that point, afterwards, got into it and got through everything, left her to a crazy high. He ultimately told me that medicine that I took, which was Nightcidin, I was allergic to, and it's also a steroid, which pushed me over the edge, which is ultimately why I didn't feel good. Not only that, my body was going into DKA, which I was at death's door. Again, I would be dead. I should be dead. But I'm strong. I'm built different. But yeah, that's what happened. Ultimately, I'm barely coming up to 4 weeks out of the hospital. So that's why I started uploading again. That was my like 3rd week back. So yeah, that is Storytime channel update and what happened. Me, your boy, you're doing good. I'm doing good. Oh yeah, they gave me all kinds of medicine to take afterwards, and I like take daily for 30 days in the bottle, blah blah blah, with all kinds of injections. But only did that for like the first 4 days after I got out of the hospital. At that point, I was like, I don't want to take this. I don't want my body to be dependent and reliant on it. So I stopped taking the potassium blood pressure medicine. I stopped taking this other medicine, those for like heartburn, because I guess that's a common thing for people out of hospitals and stuff. So I stopped taking that. Stopped taking all these injections, and I just been focusing on, you know, my health, making sure diet and exercise, everybody. Saving grace right now. Damn, dude, I just got up. But yeah, so that's why I've been gone for quite a minute. That's why I haven't uploaded, because I was literally dying. And this game's gonna be over soon, because we only got 10 tickets left, or 10. Oh no, yeah. But yeah, hope y'all doing well out there. Remember, don't forget to be awesome, everyone. All right, make sure y'all share the love. And I think this is the end of the game coming up to. So yep, I just wanted to get it over with. Defeat. It's my second match ever, but it was enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. I really like this. I have high hopes for this. This one match I did have a lot more fun than I had while playing the entirety of Battlefield 2042, just with all the bugs and everything, and not being able to play. Now I can't even play with my friends because of the stupid bug or whatever the hell it was. But I'll upload more of this game, and I'll see you all next time. Stay beautiful out there, everybody. Until then, peace.